Hello everybody, it's Gina at the Library Mouse. Welcome or welcome back if you're not new. So today I'm finally getting around to doing a tag video. I have so many. I decided to just make a little tag book and write down all my tags so that I can keep track of which ones I need to do because I love doing them. But I just have not had time. I was doing like 2 videos a week and now I'm back to doing 1 every couple of weeks. Life gets lifey, but here I am, and I really loved this tag. It was very unique and a lot of fun to look through my books. It made me realize my book collection has really diminished in the last few years because I kind of went on a purging rampage and got rid of so many of my books. But anyway, on for today's video is my most beautiful books tag. It was created by Holly Dunn Design and I was tagged by Pat at Book Chat with Pat. So let's get going. So the first prompt is a book that I bought because of the cover. So I didn't buy this book because of the cover. I don't know if I would ever buy a book because of the cover, but I definitely appreciate the work that went into this cover. And that is the book Coming Home by Layla Palmer. So I follow Layla on Instagram. I've read her blog for years and years. She was a home decor blogger and moved into Instagram, and she really talks about a variety of things. And I remember when she was writing this book and how she really wanted to get the cover perfect to convey the idea of what home is. And the photographer who did this, it just is a beautiful cover, I think. And I mean, the inside cover and the outside cover are very pretty also. And just, there's so many beautiful photos. And I even loved how she has book recommendations here. One day we'll talk about people and their book recommendations, but it's just a lovely book filled with memories, her story of her panic disorder. She's got beautiful recipes in the book, and it definitely is not a book that you read cover to cover, but I really am enjoying. I'm just enjoying the book. It's just a sweet book, and the cover I think is very pretty. I will also tag her Instagram account below so you can follow along too if you'd like to. So there are a couple prompts that I really don't have any books for. And one of them was, let me get the exact wording. It's my favorite series design. I'm gonna have to go back and look for that. I don't have a set series. I don't own a set series of books. So I will definitely have to look back through at books that I've read that are part of a series and see which one I like. But the next prompt was a book with a beautiful dust jacket. So I really love this dust jacket because it's very moody. It just reminds me of some old paintings, but it is the book Comfort Food, and it's by Kate Jacobs. She's also the author of the Friday Night Knitting Club, which I absolutely adored. Great book about friendship, and same thing with Comfort Food. But I just love the dark moodiness of this. It just looks like an old painting. So this was one of my favorite dust jackets. I have to say, when I bought this book at Goodwill, the cover did catch my eye. It's one of the reasons why I picked the book up. Plus, for some reason, I hate cooking, but I love reading about people who cook. I don't know why. So this is totally different kind of book. The next prompt was naked hardback. Book that has a beautiful naked hardback cover. And as you can see, this is an oldie. When I was in high school through my early college, young adult years, I loved to collect old books. And I don't have very many of them that I still have, but I kept this one specifically for the cover. And I usually have it in a pile on the top on my coffee table because I just loved it. So this is a very old book. Looks like I bought it for 50 cents at a library sale when I was still in high school. And it is called Tempest and Sunshine. Did I read this book? I think I did when I was in high school. It's not very well written, but for the time period, you know, but I just loved the cover so much, so much. I don't know how old this book is. I believe this book was written in 1900. I think that's what I looked up. It is by Mary J. Holmes, and it was published by Grosset and Dunlap. But it's kind of interesting because they have in the back just a list of other books that this publishing company has published. This one I thought was an interesting premise for a story. It is called The Memoirs of a Baby by Josephine Dascom. It's the dawning intelligence of a baby was grappled with by its great aunt, an elderly maiden whose book knowledge of babies was something at which even the infant himself winked. A delicious bit of humor. I would love to find the memoirs of a baby and see what book that is. But anyway, this is my pick for naked hardback cover. Okay, I know I've shared this book before, but the next prompt is a beautiful paperback. And I really love the cover of this book. This is The Way of the Wild Soul Woman. It is by Mary Reynolds Thompson. And it is the 5 Earth Archetypes to Unleash Your Full Feminine Power. I wish her spine had been prettier, but I really just love the colors. Her other book that I have here is on the list too, for being just beautiful. But even just the small illustrations in the book are very pretty and well done. And they're not large drawings, but they're pretty. But this is a really good book, and if I ever finish it, I will do a review of it. But I just loved the painting on the cover. The cover design is by Anna Christina Larson. And on the same note, this was a nonfiction book with a lovely cover. And this is also written by Mary Reynolds Thompson, and it is The Garden Awakening. You can see how it's kind of shiny, and I love the cover of this book. It's just super pretty. And this book is one that has really, really pretty illustrations. I mean, even the inside cover is just very artistic. The drawings inside and the paintings inside the book are beautiful. So basically this book is about restoring your garden or your land or your yard to nature, getting it healthy. She's got all kinds of really beautiful landscape designs. So really, it's supposed to learn how to design and nurture a beautiful, vibrant, sustainable garden. And yeah, the illustrations are just so pretty and whimsical, which is what I liked. So she was the youngest winner of the the Chelsea Flower Show. I always want to say Delta Chelsea, of the Chelsea Flower Show. And since then has gone on to really work toward making people aware of how to nurture the land. But I just love this book cover, so pretty, and I love the illustrations in the book. So the other one was a book with great end papers, and I couldn't find a book that had great end papers, but I did find a book that has absolutely adorable inside the front and back cover illustrations. This was an old one, so this was my daughter's when she was a little girl. The Great Big Treasury of Beatrix Potter, with her original illustrations and the inside front cover. How adorable is this? Who does not love Beatrix Potter illustrations? So sweet, so quaint. So that was the inside. Front and inside back is the same. And then throughout the book are her illustrations. But I just loved the pictures in this book. I remember my daughter loved them also. So even this book belongs to Sarah, age 7, from Cheryl, which is her aunt. But yes, this is just a beautiful book with a great cover inside. Okay, well, those are my beautiful books, and that was a lot of fun. I liked going through my books and picking out some of the ones that are beautifully illustrated. Makes me aware also that I do not have as many books as I thought I did, or that I used to have. One of the prompts that I did not do because I couldn't find a book to match was a favorite series design, a book that I want that has a beautiful cover. I should probably find that. And I don't have one with a beautiful spine. Like all of the spines literally are just the titles, just the title. This one's kind of, well, if I took off the Goodwill tag, that one's kind of pretty. I like the color of it. I like the little leaf up there. This was the dictionary. This is another book, paperback, that I really love the cover of. It's the Dictionary of Lost Words. And I love this cover. I think, the dark moody covers, I kind of like those. I'm drawn to those, along with a matte finish. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you're watching and you would like to do this, please go right ahead. I'll tag some people down below, but first I want to check to make sure you haven't done this tag already. And thanks, Pat, for tagging me. Hopefully you enjoy it, and I will be seeing you soon on a vlog. Happy reading.